210.8. Nice. And my blood sugar is at 148. You know, ideally, I always like to see it between 100 to 120 before I work out. A little high, still in a fine place before I get lifting. Today we're training to break the state record. I really want to break this 3 lift total for the 220 pound weight class. But specifically today I'm training for the bench record. So right now it sits at 457 pounds. My bench is closer to probably around 350. I successfully hit 345 at my last comp, but I've also done 315 for 5 for reps, which converts to around 360. So I'm somewhere between that 350 to 360 range. You know, I know that sounds like a really big gap, but I'm super confident I can get there just because I've really hit my stride with training these last this last year since I've taken powerlifting a little bit more seriously. So the plan for today is to work up to sets at 315 for my working sets. After those, I'm going to toss on the slingshot. I really like using that just as a tool to kind of overload what my current capabilities are. With the slingshot, I can hit 345 for a few reps through that full range of motion. So it just helps me, get used to lifting a little bit heavier weights with a little bit of assistance. And then after that, I like to take it even heavier and actually put 405 on the bar. Now, I can't bench that, not even with the assistance of the slingshot. So what I do is just what I call unracks. I just take the bar off the racks, hold it for about 10 seconds, rack it, do that for a couple sets. One thing I haven't tried that I think I want to give a shot today is just to do a negative with it. We'll start loading up the bar, warm up, toss some heavy weights around. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Life, it stays unchanged, but she's been calling him and asking where he's been. Drunk as a mess of sin. The rage grows as she thinks of him.
Ugh.
His overcoat was left alone, his desk left empty again. Useless to think of what could have been if only she had him on the ledge too damn long. Hasn't slept a wink since dawn. Drunk as a mess of sin. The rage grows as she thinks of him. Oh. my soul was torn apart.
All right, awesome bench day in the books. Everything's right where I want it. Weight this morning was 211, so still just hovering around that 210 mark, which is right where I want to be. Blood sugar was in a good place, started at 148, slowly climbed up to 166, which is a totally normal, blood sugar reaction for when you're working out. What happens is your body, realizes it's under stress, it needs energy. So it goes either one of two things happen. One, you ate something sugary right before you worked out, and that sugar goes into the bloodstream, and your body's able to immediately pick that up as energy. Or if that's not available, your body says, I need energy. There's not a whole lot currently available in the bloodstream. So what I'm going to do is take it from the stored glycogen in the muscle and livers. So, I work out in the morning, first thing fasted. So my body takes it from the glycogen that's stored in my body. So yeah, blood sugar was great. Weights were moving really good. Sets with 315 felt solid. One of the things I think that's helped my bench press and overall strength training more than anything else is really just simplifying it down. I mean, I used to always try to just overcomplicate things. I'd hit kind of a plateau on my bench and think, well, I want to increase my bench press, so let me kind of attack this from a different angle. The bench, it uses your triceps, your chest. So I'm going to go ahead and do dumbbell flies to grow a bigger chest. And I'm going to do tricep push downs to get stronger triceps. And then that'll help my bench press. And I'm sure that is going to help a little bit. You strengthen the individual components. It's going to help the overall movement. But there's nothing that's going to make your bench press stronger than just doing more bench press. So that's what I've really been focusing on. Kind of this last year, I've been going harder on powerlifting training because I've just really fallen in love with it. And I've noticed the more I've just focused on the three basic movements, squat, bench, deadlift, I've seen incredible growth in those movements. So that's a tip for you if you're at a plateau. Don't overcomplicate it. Just train that movement and you'll make it work. I would really say, I think for me at least, the two absolutely foundational principles of strength training, first and foremost, is recovery. Sleep enough, eat enough. Don't train too much too often that you're causing more, damage than growth to your body. So recovery is number one. And then this might sound contradictory, but there is a happy medium between these two principles that allows you to have maximum strength gains. So first principle is recovery. The second principle is to train as heavy and as hard and as often as you can, without impeding recovery. So you do those two together. You train really heavy and hard and as often as you can and allow your body to recover. That's where you're going to see, really cool things happen with how strong you can get. So it's really a balance of knowing your body. There's something to be said about, waking up early in the morning and just feeling like, I'd rather just lay in bed and don't really want to work out, and kind of having the discipline to get past that and exercise. But there's also something to be said about waking up in the morning and feeling like, holy crap, my chest is shot today. I am not recovered from that last bench press day. I'm actually not going to work out today, because if I did, I'd just be spinning my wheels. It's more effective for me to actually just take a break, let my muscles recover, and get stronger that way. Because, these last 2 hours that I've been lifting, I haven't gotten any stronger at all. All I've done is tear the muscles and hurt my body. And when I'll get stronger is over the next 24 hours as I eat, sleep, and recover. So those are the most important, to me, the two most important principles of strength training. And when I just simplify it down to that and focus on that, I've really noticed good things happen for me. So super happy with today. Plan is to hit a deadlift day next. Haven't had a proper deadlift day really since before I started doing the 500 pounds every day to hit 500 subs. So I'm excited to see what happens. I really do feel like I've gotten stronger doing that every single day. So I'll probably load up on my deadlift day somewhere around 565, 585 and hit that for reps to see where I'm at with a converted max, just to kind of get a ballpark. Hoping I can see a converted max around 6 75. I hit 650 at the last powerlifting comp I did. So it'd be cool to see just a little bit of growth there. If you enjoy the video, like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one.